Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the Multi-Tools and Blades channel. Today we're going to do a comparison between Gerber's original multiplier that was first released in 1991 and comparing that to a more modern 2016 Gerber Center-Drive. So this is a good way for us to see what Gerber have innovated over the 25 years. So this tool here is the second production run, so it's the version 1.2. Let's have a look at the Gerber Center-Drive as well. The quality of the sheath has certainly improved. Both of these tools are proudly made in the USA, in Portland, Oregon. And the build quality on both of these tools is exceptional and up to Gerber's standards. Except for the Center-Drive, they seem to have decided to put plastic on it again. To me, the Gerber Center-Drive has always looked like a much bigger and heavier tool, but when we put them side by side, you'll actually see that they're not much different. Even the weights are quite comparable. They're made from the same gauge of stainless steel, so having them both in the hand, they feel about the same weight as well. With the exception of the Leatherman OHT, these two tools have the same opening mechanisms that you'd find on any Gerbers, or most Gerbers should I say. If you were to ask my opinion, I would say that I will much prefer the butterfly opening multi-tools rather than these sliding types. So the obvious upgrade here would be either the shape of the playhead itself, but also the removable and rotatable wire cutters on the Gerber Center-Drive. The original Gerber Multi-Plier actually had a name of Mr. Pinchy. It was a name in recognition of the idea that if the pliers slip away from holding something, the very parallel handles are liable to give you a very nasty pinch on the palm of your hand. It leaves you with a very nasty blood blister that lasts several days. Other than the squid-shaped plier head, so the three other ways you can tell an original Gerber is from the nice polished finish. You can also tell that the original ones have scissors. This was discontinued on version 2 above. Which is quite strange actually, because Gerber was and still is owned by Fiskars, which is known for their scissors. These scissors are terrible. And the third way to tell is from the screwdriver. The Phillips screwdriver is milled on the ends compared to the later casting ones from version 2 and above. Let's grab a version 2 to compare it to. So you can see here that it's got a dull, unpolished finish. There's no scissors inside. Let's have a look at that cast screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. There's the finish for you. Very different. You can see also that the plier head's changed up to a different kind of plier head. Alright, so let's have another look at those. So at the other tools as well, we've got the serrated knife, and a small flat blade screwdriver. It's pretty simple tools on this. And on the other side we have the regular flat blade. Got a USA. Let's compare that to the more modern blade. Very big difference here. Okay, outside opening. It locks. And obviously the blade size is much bigger as well. So with the exception of those really bad scissors on the original multiplier, everything on this was pretty much carried over to later models as well. So it's got the same can opener, same kind of blade, same kind of little screwdrivers. Everything else was is more common on all the other tools. The Center-Drive, however, has quite a few bespoke tools, but it does share the file with some of the more common models, like the MP600. You'll see here that it's not a metal saw, it's just a file. And of course then they've got the serrated blade, which looks almost identical to the original Multi-Plier, which is very surprising actually. I guess if it works, then don't change it. You can see there is a secondary bevel on the Gerber Center-Drive though. I prefer the flat grind on the original Multi-Plier. So unlike Leatherman, I don't think Gerber's ever announced what kind of steel they use in their Multipliers, but I'm quite sure it's very similar, 420HC or something similar to that. So the one thing that the Gerber Center-Drive really does have, the other tools, a lot of other tools from different manufacturers make as well, is this little pry bar, which is quite handy. I've never used it myself, but it seems like it would do the trick if you needed to do. So I've said before, Gerber like to put plastic on their tools. It doesn't really affect anything with it, it just makes it feel a little bit more cheap. They could have designed the lock release a little bit better, but it seems to work, so no complaints there. If I had to choose between both of these, or either one of these, I'd probably be going for the Center-Drive. It does seem like it's got everything the old Multi-Plier has, just newer and more updated. So yeah, if you have to choose between them, go for the Center-Drive. Well, thank you once again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please remember to leave a comment below on your thoughts, and if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please hit that red button down below. Thanks all and have a great day.